Learning to swim and water safety is something I take very seriously. It's important that we all stay safe in and around Scotland's waters. Conditions in open water sites such as the sea, rivers, lochs and quarries, for example, change constantly and can be dangerous. Tragically, on average, around 97 people drown in Scotland each year. To stay safe and enjoy Scotland's waters follows these 3 life-saving tips whenever you are in, around or near the water. 1. Before entering the water, stop and think. Spot the dangers. Scottish waters are cold, even in the warmest months. Immersion in cold water can cause something called cold water shock. Cold water shock causes the blood vessels in your skin to close and your heart rate to increase. As a result, your heart has to work harder and your blood pressure goes up. Cold water shock can therefore cause heart attacks, even in people who are relatively young and healthy. The sudden cooling of your skin by cold water also causes an involuntary gasp for breath. Breathing rates can change uncontrollably, sometimes increasing by as much as 10 times their usual rate. All these responses can contribute to a feeling of panic, increasing the chances of inhaling water directly into your lungs with serious consequences. This can all happen very quickly. It only takes a half pint of water to enter the lungs for a fully grown adult to start drowning. After this water has entered the lungs, a person could die without medical care. Before entering the water, check for any signs or flags warning of potential dangers. The depth of the water may be hidden under water ledges, hidden currents and other unseen items like rubbish or even broken glass which you could injure yourself upon. Before you enter the water, always ensure you have a safe way out, taking into account tides, currents and winds. In the winter months, keep off all frozen water. You can't tell how thick it is. It may even break easily under pressure. 2. When you're in the water, stay together, stay close. It's always safer to go into the water with someone else. If you do get into trouble in the water or even fall in unexpectedly, it's important that you stay calm. Fight your instinct to swim until the effects of cold water shock pass. The best advice is to float. Lean back and extend your arms and legs. If you need to, gently move your arms and legs around to help you float. Float until you control your breathing. Only then call for help. Swim to safety or continue floating until help arrives. 3. In an emergency. If you see someone in trouble, do not enter the water. Call for help. Look for a throw line or a life ring you can throw to the person to help them float. Call 999 or 112. The emergency call handler will direct you to the relevant emergency service. For inland waters like lochs, canals or quarries, your call will be directed to the fire and rescue service. For the seaside, ask for the Coast Guard. Remember, to keep yourself and others safe in Scottish waters, 1. Before entering the water, stop and think. Spot the dangers. 2. When in the water, stay together, stay close. And 3. In an emergency, do not enter the water if you see someone in trouble. Look for a throw line or life ring to help the person float. And finally, call 999 and wait for the emergency services.